What's going on YouTube? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with part 2 of my haul and pickups and ideas for 2013, 2014, going to the future of toys in general. I have out here just some of my favorite characters that I grew up with, kind of, and favorite characters and favorite figures. This is just some of them. I know you guys haven't seen the extent of my collection. I was actually thinking if I get up to maybe 50 subscribers, because I know I'm a relatively new channel, that I'll do a collection video. And I was also thinking, because I just recently took down, I had the original video up for part 2 of this, and for some reason the entire 15 minutes did not get downloaded, so I had to take it down. So I apologize if you watched the original already and now you're watching this again, but I wanted to redo it just because I kind of didn't like the first video anyways, and secondly, I didn't have the full 15 minutes on there, so it kind of cut off. So I decided to just redo it fresh and just start over fresh. So the basis of this video, I just wanted to touch on some ideas I had and what your guys, what I shouldn't say your guys, what you guys think your ideas are for, you know, the future of toys, and for Mattel, or whether it be Mattel or Marvel Legends or, you know, whatever, Ninja Turtles, anything, doesn't matter. It's your opinions and your ideas. So I just thought it'd be something to change it up, change up the pace. You know, after doing review and review and review, is something to just change the pace up, and because, you know, you get sick of the same old thing over and over again. But my ideas I had, and I wanted to get into, was a few Marvel Legends that I'd like to see, and I have a bunch of DC characters I'd like to see. Some may be obscure, but those are kind of a personal want more than a practical thing that'll probably happen. If I bring up a character and he doesn't seem like it would be feasible that we actually even get him, or logical that we would get that character, I'm not expecting that character to be made. It's just an idea, something different to think about. So as for Marvel Legends, I wanted to touch on Marvel Legends first, and I really was just see, I know in my review of Marvel Legends of 2013, the first wave that we got for 2013, I was trying not to beat it up too much, but I'm sorry, there was just a lot of drawbacks for that wave. I wasn't a huge fan. I actually thought the Iron Man wave was much better than the Marvel Legends wave 1 of 2013. And I thought some of the characters in there, like Hyperion, I know I said he was the strongest one in that wave, which kind of doesn't say much to me. I just kind of wish that we would have gotten a stronger character, maybe a little bit well-known character. There's a ton of people. Now, I know a little bit about Hyperion. I knew about him before we had the figure, and I would rather had, here's some suggestions that I would have rather had than Hyperion, and see if you agree with me or not. Jubilee. We haven't gotten a Jim Lee Jubilee yet. There's also a modern Luke Cage, which for some reason, I don't know why, Hasbro just doesn't want to make that figure. And a updated Wasp figure. I know a lot of people probably are like, Wasp, what the... But she's a strong character. I think, at least. She's, you know, part of a lot of history with Marvel. She was one of the original Avengers. And I think that she deserves a really good, really cool figure. And we haven't gotten one since Toy Biz, so that's That's what I think, and I'm sticking to it. I am excited, though, I'll get into what I'm excited for. The next wave. The next wave looks very good. Now, the problem that I have with the next wave is I'm really worried that we're not going to get our variants, because I have not gotten a variant from Marvel Legends yet. We haven't gotten Wave 3's variants yet. And now Wave 4 or Wave 1 of 2013, their variants aren't out yet. I still don't have a red Deadpool. And I don't know what Hasbro's doing, but they're dropping the ball hard. And I'm starting to move way more in towards DC UCs or DC Unlimiteds, whatever you'd like to call them. More now, so because I think their product is a little bit better. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people out there are gonna very much disagree with me on this, but I'm sticking to my guns, and I think that DC is giving us a better product, even though it's got less articulation. I think it's a better product. If you compare a Hyperion to anyone in these new waves, let's say the new Superman, because basically it's a joke. Hyperion is a joke of Superman. He's basically the opposite of Superman. He's an evil version of Superman. And if you take that version and you pair it up against just the regular DC Unlimited New 52 Superman or the All-Star Superman, that Superman kicks the shit out of Hyperion. And I don't care if Hyperion is in more scale or has more articulation. It doesn't matter to me. It's the overall look of that character looks way better. Superman looks way better than Hyperion. I just wanted to touch on that because I've kind of seen a couple videos about that, and a lot of people get very, very intense about that, and I just wanted to kind of throw my 2 cents in there just for a second. But yeah, Hasbro this year really needs to step it up and give us our variants, because I don't know what's going on with that. If they have distribution problems or what's going on. Or maybe they just want us to forget about what they promised us. But what I am excited for, I'll get off the negative note, but what I am excited for is the next wave. Now, this next wave has a ton of variants, like I was just talking about. It's got 3 Jean Greys. So it's got the Age of Apocalypse Jean Grey. It's got the Jim Lee Jean Grey. And it has the White Phoenix Jean Grey. White suited Phoenix. Also, I'm excited for Black Panther. I'm excited for both Hawkeyes. Hopefully we get both Hawkeyes. And yeah, I'm excited for the rest of the wave also. But those are probably my favorites that I'm looking forward to. Now, they really dropped the ball with Captain America. The Captain America they came out with was, as Chapman Films would say, a dog of vomit. Because that's what it is. It's dog vomit, and I'm not afraid to say it. A lot of people like to defend it when I was, kind of putting that figure down, and to each their own. They're allowed to have their own opinion. That's fine. But I personally think that figure needed to be maybe either pushed back or rethought or retooled or anything. But I'm going to shift over to DC because I'm a little bit more excited about DC just because I think the product is a little bit better, like I said. As far as what we're getting, I would have to say if I could pick one character that I'm most excited about, it would have to be... Well, actually, you know what? I'll go with 2. It would have to be Elongated Man. I really like that figure. I think it just looks perfect. Coming with a real magnifying glass, coming with the extended arm. I think it looks really good, and I think it's going to turn out to be a really good figure. I'll also move on to the other figure, which is the Robin, Damian Wayne Robin. And I'm really worried because they just killed him off. And I'm really worried that something stupid's going to happen And they're going to be like, whoa, we can't make money off this character. We just killed him off. So why don't we just say we're going to delay it? So, and I know toy companies sometimes like to do shit like that. So I just get worried. That's all. I hope we get that figure. It's a very key figure. Well, at least to me and a Batman collector, I'd like to see that figure. The other suggestions that I had were, and I'll just go off the list I have because I'm just basically reading off a list right here, was Batwing. I'd like to see a Batwing. I'd like to see a Hugo Strange. We need a Mad Hatter. I don't know why we have not gotten a Mad Hatter yet. It's absurd to me. We need whether it's Under the Red Hood or whether it's a New 52, like my custom that I have, that I own. Whether it's just any sort of version. Sorry, that was Chewbacca. Whether it's any sort of version of the new style Jason Todd Red Hood, we need to get that as collectors. I think we deserve that. That's going to be a really good figure, and I think that Mattel deserves to give us that. A personal preference of my own is Black Hawk. If you don't know the character, look him up. He's a really great character from the 1940s, fought in World War II. He's got a really great story. Read up on him if you don't know. Ragman. I really like a Ragman figure. Blockbuster. Another Lobo. We need another Lobo. I don't care. That other Lobo is way too expensive. I'm not spending $100 on a Lobo. Talon. I know he's a relatively new figure and he's just got his own story arc, but I think he's a strong enough character in the DC and Batman universe where, you know, I think he would sell. Katana. We need a Katana. And I would like to see a Black Mask from the Arkham City line, with his Arkham City look, obviously. But that's pretty much all I really have to say about my suggestions and my thoughts and ideas for future action figures. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I really do value your guys' opinion, or everybody's opinion, excuse me. And yeah, I'm gonna work on not saying as much. But other than that, I just said it again. See, there we go. That'll be there's another one. Oh boy. I'm drowning right now. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And I value your guys' opinion. And thank you for watching. And I hope you enjoy more future videos that I'm going to be putting out. And rate, comment, subscribe. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Bye-bye.